I'm here today with our October speaker, Michael Canic, international award-winning speaker and best-selling author of Ruthless Consistency: How Committed Leaders Execute Strategy, Implement Change, and Build Organizations That Win. Michael, share with us why you feel so many strategic initiatives fail.
Well, great question. Most strategic initiatives do fail, Virginia, and the number one reason is inconsistency. We say things are important, we have to get this done, but are we willing to align all the factors that would drive it? So for example, are we willing to provide sufficient resources to make it happen? Do we align people's measures and goals and expectations with what we want to happen? Do we give them feedback? Do we reinforce it? Really, it's the inconsistency that undermines, the execution of strategy.
How can leaders ensure that they're executing the right strategy?
Well, it's a good question because you could do a good job at executing the wrong strategy and get yourself in big trouble. So the big thing is really to do a solid assessment of what I call three landscapes. The market landscape, of course, which is your customers, competitors, suppliers. The macro landscape, which are what are the economic, the social, technological factors that are influencing your business. And then, of course, your internal landscape. A real honest look at your products, your services, your people, your processes to understand, where you're vulnerable, where you're weak compared to your competition. And by bringing together the views from those three landscapes, you have a fighting chance then to land on what is the best strategy that we need to focus on.
My last question is, we've had the honor of having you speak to 3 of our Boar Room Mastermind groups this week. They've all gotten so much value. What was one thing or a couple things that you would like to share with our Boar community that would really help them set up their companies to win?
Right. Well, the word is commitment. It all comes down to a leader's commitment. If we're really going to, execute, we're going to succeed, we're going to, separate from the competition, is the leader willing to do everything it takes consistently? The daily, detailed, disciplined application of all the right things over and over again consistently, that commitment sets the tone for the entire organization.
I love it. Thank you so much. Be sure to get your copy of Ruthless Consistency. Excellent book, excellent speaker. Thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you, Virginia.